Abusia me mo bibi akwa but di no doctor Ren. Di mo a oba no mo de an wa share video no. Na ya twetwe enkomo. Aja and enkomo aja make the headlines. Enkomo make the headlines ana aja. Epese me no atwetwe ho enkomo. Enkomo make headlines. Ene yendi ho enkomo. Na yenhwe de ekoso. I mean, I mean, just a story. Me free Ghana web. My first story ne free Ghana web. Oba ma mento nka na eja. Mentimi acknowledge your presence. Ewo eye Dr. Ren politics so. Mejiri so bia ho ye kakra kakra ye be ko December na Christopher Bronya. Na yekura Bronya no mo. Enti eja ye share so. Anyway, assemble na esi. Asɛm no nyinaa ne sɛ court ɛne mbɛhwɛ a otumfoɔ asanteman krɔbea asante kɔtɔkɔ wɔne ne nkɔɔfo bebree akɔ akɔpie mu wɔ ɛyɛ berekum deɛ nti yɛde ne kɔɔ berekum no nyinaa ne sɛ berekumfoɔ manhene watoa nananom wɔ nseɛ do a agya wɔn mu ɛbɔ mmɔden a agyam n'akyi korakora na agya wɔafiri ateasefoɔ asase yi so. Na ɛno na court ɛde asɛm bi abɛto dwa sɛ Esunyane High Court last me mo akwaba ma me saba mo akwaba ba mo ɛyɛ YouTube wo nyinaa so me nua no mo YouTube na wo ba nso ano abɔde ana ma me hu sɛ wo ha na ma acknowledge your presence. Osi High Court has issued an injunction preventing the paramount chief of the Dormaahene traditional area Osajifo Osiadeyo Nana Ajimanbedu from participating in a burial rite of the late paramount chief of Berekum traditional area, Dasebre Dr. Amankona Diewu Aotosu Mienu. African Politics News Memo Akwaba. Ebusia Oba na wa mama to kana ma acknowledge your presence ewo eye dwumedi ase. Anyway, let's just say Dormaahene sebi wonya baabi ekọ Dasebre Dr. Amankona Diewu Aotosu Mienu. Yekoye na yi na yekwa akoye na yi no bapa GH Freedom Fighters ye chairperson mo akwa yekwa akoye a friend is saying Berekumfo hene yekwa akoye no yekwa akoye na yi na yi no na court Sunyane High Court e dia betu dwa se omoma Dormaahene ensi ho osiwa ye nchi no ebiem a police for a war a ye Berekum. So munu said Dormaahene abakro no mu a Ghana ema wo ho kwan so wo nche ye Dormaahene. Agosi Isaac mu akwaba, money fit the chameleon mu akwaba. Now, I'm into one common. So the court's decision follows legal action initiated by Osaberima Chere Yeboah Date, the second of the Berekum Traditional Council, who expressed concern about the potential disruption to peace due to conflicting attendance plans during the burial. Now, the Omochimunane said, Omoye nhyehyeye a ɛso obi ade kɔ ayi na se ekope ne respect edema eye Berekumhene a wenya baabi ekoi na eno na eja omsusu se saa nhyehyeye no wo mu de omugidi se enya ade a sebio obetumi ababie enti no omsusu se mmada Dormaahene kwan so ombabia omsusu se bia na wantwi bi aba because of one eye otumfo say tutu wo mo na saying ja behu no ntintan so we kana we aka. Now I mean to one common we na Ghana web na making kan yo tinye se me bo betrim na makan bibi. Was a sources suggest that the Dormaahene's attention to attend the burial simultaneously with the Asantehene Otumfo said to prompted the legal intervention to avert the possible clashes. An advertised program by the Berekumhene Traditional Council outlined the attendance of Dormaahene President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, members of Bono Regional and the National House of Chiefs, and the dignitaries on Wednesday, November 22nd, with Asantehene scheduled for Thursday, November 23rd. Enti nhyehyɛeɛ mu na ɔmo hyehyɛeɛ no, ɔmo hyehyɛeɛ ne sɛ ɛyɛ ɛnra a etwa mu kɔ no, ana Nana Dormaahene ɛyɛ sɛ nkɔ no ɛkɔ Berekumhene no kɔ pay ne respect to ɔhene no a sɛbi wefiri adeɛ wenya ne baabi kɔ no. Na Nana Dormaahene deɛ na wɔpɛ sɛ ɛyɛ simultaneously kyerɛ sɛ ada a otumfoɔ bɛba a ɔba bɛpay ne respect no, na wɔn nso aba bɛpay ne respect. Ɛno na court no enya ne nteɛ na ohun sɛ daabi ɛsɛ ɔmo si ne kwan because ɛnra ɛna yɛde maa ne sɛ ɔno ɛmbra na ɔmo pay ne respect. Na I'm saying tia me yan sɛ ɛnra no wɔntumi ankɔ pay ne respect. Na no wɔhwɛ sɛ nka ɛnɛ no mom ɛna nka ɔno Dormaahene bɛpɛ sɛ ɔbɛkɔ. But sɛ wɔhwɛ nhyehyɛeɛ a ɛyɛ Berekumhene Traditional Council no ankasa ɛde bɛto dwa a ɔmo outline days a ɛyɛ ɛfrɛ ne sɛ dignitaries biara no ɛyɛ sɛ ɔmo mmɔden ayɛ dɛ ɛba. Nti ɔmo yɛ sɛ ɔmo de otumfoɔ deɛ no bɛhyɛ nɛ wɔbɛpay ne respect. Na ɛnra ɛna na ɛyɛ da ɛyɛ sɛ Nana Dormaahene ɛkɔkɔ pay ne respect. Na ɛnra no nso no ntia menya ne sɛ Nana Dormaahene ɛyɛ dɛ anko pay ne respect. I still stand to be corrected. Maybe an ipakonomam information might be wrong, but hey, if you know Sandra Wokowa, my team. And indeed, making kind be my main be or say an advertised program by the Berekumhene Traditional Council outlining the attendance of Dormaahene President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, members of the Bono Regional and National House of Chiefs, and other dignitaries on Wednesday. They just said Nana Dormaahene, Enra, na yɛsɛ nkɔno, President Akufo-Addo, a friend is the National House of Chiefs, and other dignitaries. Nipa a wɔn di mu, etitiriwfo wɔn di mu wɔ ɔman Ghana mu no, wɔn na yɛde saa Wednesday ne ma wɔn said they should go and pay their respect. Saa pɛpɛɛpɛ. Na ɛto aso no, and will say with Asantehene schedule for Thursday, November 23rd. Tina no. Yehunu do that. Yehunu no say nkɔfo bebree afa VIP buses a wɔn de fra Asantehene over 20 buses a asɛtɛ ebi mu sɛ 30, ebi mu sɛ 40, whatever it is. Wɔn de buses, coaches bebree efiri Asantehene akɔ Berekumhene a wɔn de kɔ akɔ pay wɔn respect to ɔhene a ɛgya wɔnya ne baabi ɛkɔ. Now, traditionally, the Asantehene is expected to be the last to attend the burial, given his authority to install a new chief in the Berekumhene traditional area. A report by my publisher 24.com said the legal actions seek to prevent any potential disorder arising from this simultaneous presence of the two paramount chiefs at the event. And indeed, the court here and they say, "Yeah, man, Nana Dormaahene Wednesday so fambra." And then when you name went to me and call the now when you TSA be obey to me and now otum for Banadia, then there's a court Eddie to me, I on my marani to me, you know, Eddie a seat Nana Dormaahene Quine say, and my name back a as see a. So the court has also enlisted the Ghana Police Service to assist in enforcing the injunction. It is a court now. I'm a year dampare any Ghana Police Service for 2 mean and we police now war a year Berekumhene na on duty as a woo year with Juma buying on us and who Dormaahene crown we lance corporal crown will to me action Nana Dormaahene because a credit to me a year court no and I dear police force as a woman say Nana Dormaahene be do woman modiana woman de woman chino. Na ja amfa se ne chitafo ene Asantehene echitafo wo mo ambamba meye dededede bi ene momumu bi ede sebio ensunsan bonies bi ebemba oman Ghana no so mamento aso na me ko say the court has also enlisted the Ghana Police Service to assist in enforcing the injunction, emphasizing the importance of maintaining peace in Berekumhene and its surroundings. They said the only way to ensure say asomdwie ebeba ewo Berekum. Anyway, I say from na make I also say the ekoso Ghana and then say ahoche na aba nti amanfo etonton aye wo organs nipa bɔnefo bi nenam ana agya wɔn mo totototo human parts ebi mo to nipa intestine ɛyɛ friend say liver kidney ɛne agya human parts ne nti sɛ woyɛ obi a wɔ akwantuo mu a wɔne wo maame no papa no wodi nkɔmɔ a na waka akyerɛ fiefoɔ sɛ wɔn nya ahwɛ yie because sisi ne nipa bɔnefo bebree no adɔso wɔ Ghana mu ebi mo firi Burkina Faso, Niger, Mali unim sɛ ntɔkwa wɔ mo firi Nigeria ebi mo wɔ Ghana kuro no ankasa nso ɔmo nso ɛboɔ nipa bɔnefoɔ a wɔn ɛyɛ saa ɛnti ɛno nso bɔ mmɔden a na fa no sɛ ɛyɛ very serious na wɔne wɔn maame no papa no nua no bi di nkɔmɔ a na wɔn namfo bi di nkɔmɔ a wɔn nya ahwɛ yie ɛwɔ saa nipa bɔnefoɔ wei so now Nana Dormaahene nso aba abɛkasa ɛnti yɛbɛhwɛ na yɛredi Nana Dormaahene asɛm a wɔn nso ɛde abɛto dwa. Wodi betu dwa no enche bia the same Ghana web and I'm making kind some way free. Now we say I will never forget this. We free another Dormaahene. Dormaahene react to his injunction from Berekumhene's funeral. I'm making kind. We say the paramount chief of the Ma Traditional Council, Osajifo Osiadeyo Nana Ajimanbedu II, has commented on the injunction filed against him to stop him from attending the funeral, the final funeral rite of the late paramount chief of Berekum Traditional Council, Dasibre Dr. Amankuna Diewu II. The Sunyani High Court reportedly issued an injunction preventing Nana Ajimanbedu from participating in the burial rights of the late Dasibre Dr. Amankuna Diewu II. The court's decision follows a legal action initiated by Osabere Chere Yeboah Date II of the Berekum Traditional Council, who expressed concerns about potential disruption to peace due to conflicting attendance plans during the burial. Sources suggest that the Dormaahene's intention to attend the burial simultaneously with Asantehene Otumfuo Osei prompted the legal intervention to avert possible clashes. Speaking on the matter in the viral video cited by Ghana Web, the Dormaahene indicated that he was advised against attending the funeral by the Minister for National Security and the Minister for Chieftaincy. He said that even though he is not disturbed about what happened, he would never forget it. And what was so say the Minister of National Security called me, and I quote here, Nana Dormaahene. The Minister of Chieftaincy called me, and when I listened to what they were saying, I was amused. Just a surprise, and I listened to what they were saying, and I was amused, and at the same time, sad. But I'm not disturbed by this because I am the one who was going to honor the Berekumhene. I have nothing to say regarding what has happened, but I would forever remember what has happened. One day I would become important to the people of Berekum, he said. The Nana Kari nyinaa say ene ebi Berekumfo ehunu ho mfaso. Na ochire bi no Berekumfo behunu ne ho mfaso. Na ebi asambre ni bedu no wo mbete enwome bi ase. Ne nsem a ebi a odi tudwane bi ase. But ene yi de ono de ehe ne yade eya ne wanwa eya rehosem so de so odi asem no ewa asempem. Now, what are the lessons here for me, American, about video? You see, Ghana as a nation, we need to be a people. We have to understand that we are not in the days where we had the northern territories. You need northern territories, and you need the Ashanti Empire, and now Asante Man, and you need the Trans-Togoland, and you need the Western friends, and then another Gold Coast, and we are called Ghana. Then Ghana. And for me, we are Berekumhene, we are Dormaahene, we are Dormaahene, we are Santini, we are Yokoni, we are Deni. This should not be a matter where we should put much interest on, because you see, what this has brought about, they said, and they are prevented Dormaahene to pay his respect to Berekumhene. You understand me? And then the Abani said, Enka, enye Facebook, somewhere I kika wo Facebook iswo na Dormaahene fo aba betwa bo Asante fo na Asante fo aba betwa bo Dormaahene fo a. Enka enei ka Dormaahene beko quietly a beko akohia ne nua wotumfo na wo mode on sa to wo nsa yem na wo pay respect to wo nua a wo nya ne baby. But sometimes what echi na wo din common bi na wo tu nkofo before amanfo bi be yo madwene say dia na doctor eka ene ekoba ye emra na aye adwuma. Dormaahene was prevented to go. For me also, the not Dormaahene say my Wednesday. Why did you, a friend is saying, not take that opportunity to go and pay your respect to Berekumhene? Because I share and I'm paying for the mouse and Anna, Yambu and Mutia, only one man paying a kufa umbra this particular day, and Anna Dormaahene wants one Kodiana Abba. Because we are sure, say, and some number Yanshi share no, one bo mutum and conquer Yanshi share, they will consult you, Sanana, ye do about Wednesday, now Otum for so it never Thursday. Now, who buy a do ba, ada or man paying a kufa don suede, ever. Clearly, it's even a respect for you, say, Nana Dormaahene will be going to pay his respect to Berekumhene with a year, a friend is saying, President Akufo-Addo. Today, the court has prevented you from going. To me, in a peace, in a wake of, ensuring that there is peace, no, I feel saying Nana Dormaahene should have, respected a year Berekum traditional council, a year invitation now or at Nanka attending on Wednesday. But menyini so okoye, because enko okoya wonka say and now walk on assembly ne ya na face say biu odi hu areho say ya ma na kwenya no wanko. Clearly the people of Berekum Traditional Council invited a year Nana Dormaahene to come on a year Wednesday and a wanko. You see, this particular tribal sentiment here and there. Na ye sumuni ye twene time, na we sumunu o twene time. How I wish Ghana foni bi betimi enya kwenya omo edi saa Berekumhene Asante ne saa ntokwa nanim no. Ombenya akwenya no makwa ekuro bi te se Rwanda, no makwa akwa steady de etu ye nuanom a ewo Rwanda. The Hutus and the Tutsis. In a space of just 24 hours, now 700,000 lives were killed. 700,000 lives killed. Emukrasa 1 million. Indeed, for peace to reign, the traditional council people respected Nana Dormaahene. And then they gave you, said, appear on this particular date. And so Nana Dormaahene there one call on that particular day, of which for me sebiu enumtia kese to me, it shouldn't have what? It shouldn't have happened. But anyway, and yes, some people will come, they will insult me. Some people will come, they will praise me. For me, let me be honest with you. I am not interested in tribalism. I am not interested. Because the country I live in is called United Kingdom. It is different kingdoms. And they have united and they have become strong and almost conquer territories. So, and Ghana, why must we be worrying ourselves with tribalism when we even intermarry? Abonofo wari asante, asantefo wari abonofo, aduanafo wari asantefo wari aduanafo. Why are we worrying ourselves with this particular ethnic jingoism, tribal bigotry? That it doesn't put food on the tables of the people in Aduana. Dormaahene. Neither does it put food on the table of people in Ashanti region. Debbie. Ghana krono baby aye duni ye nyanko form bekanya bom to fight against poverty. Ghana krono baby aye dui, we need men and women that can bring out the best in us. Not always put our mind for us to separate and fight. Masa, upe Ashantis will remain supreme. Upe the bonus will remain supreme. The Dormaahene people will also remain supreme. Everybody will remain supreme. But at the end of the day, what does that supremacy bring to the people that lives in that towns? They live in, let's be honest with ourselves. Okwa santimemua, bibi srunkubi niho. Okwa bono memua, bibi srunkubi niho. Okwa aduana afo kuromu Dormaahene, bibi srunkubi niho. Indiana yeme mama say, we spend so much energy, spend so much time to divide us ourselves. What purpose do we get? What gains do we get? What really are we going to get from this? Supreme na we king na we a king. What do somebody gain? Sebio mi na me se mi papa ti ase na se mi papa ewu a ade chi na ye mama nkoda chop money wo mu fi a me no mi nya papa bi ma na ma me chop money. I'll be a fool to say me papa se bi what you say when reality ni che say woni ho into a man for be no manya no say we will call our chief a king. If you also like, call yours a king. At the end of the day, does it put food on somebody's table? It doesn't put food on anyone's table. Where we have gotten to as a country, being a king or not a king doesn't matter. What matters, they say, the politicians now and let's put energies on them. Because let me tell you something. One of the ways for politicians to, cleverly, make sure that we will not even be thinking about Ghana to fight for the betterment of ourselves, is doing this particular tribal politics. Because that is how many politicians are. And many of these politicians, because it will give them that, it will take the pressures off them. And my woman can say, okay, and yeah, at the same way I at the end of the day, Sebiu, yendi won komo because emranche ne maba wan kro muti krumo kra no wo mo kra no your friend is saying wo mo kra no they are doing asante ne aduana ntokwa. So at the end of the day what do we gain? Yen koso an yen wia wo mo odi ase this all these things are man for you see, let me tell you something. Nana Dormaahene, I like you and I love you, but to me, I will say it as it is. I will be honest with you, Nana Dormaahene. Say, no crepa say, ye man Wednesday to show your respect to Berekumhene, and I also won't call, but you chose the day I will tune for Bekwa. Nana, me do we are. Honestly, I'm not here for people to like me, because when you sometimes you speak and a comment will be then I'm not that type of a person. I love people who come and watch me. We are all Ghanaians, but I'll be honest with you. Say Nana should pay his respect on Wednesday. And on Wednesday we do here. Nana say on corner chinchine trying. Or per se ada will tune for baby paying the respect, and will also be paying the respect the end nana well, you've let your own people down, because at the end of the day, you were given the opportunity to also pay your respect. What you say? You were given the opportunity to pay your respect. You said the day asante man for womudi womu rechi a omakwa IFFF. But you say Wednesday and council catch the woman for aduana for aduana for so komedi wechi fefefe. What you say? And aduana for bedi wechi ama wako IFFF. One of the things about this particular two distinguished leaders, they say, Otum for your yokoni and a febi me your yokoni. A yen another Dormaahene ye diana ni a febi sumi ye diana me fana yens the man or me ye diana for no womono womokra and no a friend is saying Nana Dormaahene call for. Me fanu a ya santin so a ye or your corner so fan so a you will tune for. Eti afabi no se bi no saa asem we no ya me ka me hunu no how a me ka, because omu nyina no ye me nananom omu nyina no ye me papa no mpayimfo a se bi wo ka wo asem a se wo hunu se wo ka asem a se bi e beto aso se ya papa se ye ma Wednesday a nana se nka Wednesday ni do a nka koma ne nya fe me meti we. So one per massam, I mean, family won't show me, Yamu by force, say, 70 million show. That is the kind of person I am. Meme dear. So me, Nami Ankasa Crampono, I keep myself to myself. People who knows me will tell you. Well, you be doing come phone, so you be call radio station, be free where no just me, myself, my wife, and my children, and my family, period. Nothing else, nobody else again. What you say? That is me. Because I'm in family board now will be free money feed me. And I'm in Nam and 10 times on the stress because only I'm a Missicana. No, I don't do it. Because I know myself. What you say? I know the way I'm a tear. I am somebody, I'm very quick tempered. I know that is my friend is saying, maybe a quick tempered to be in some phone. So I keep myself to myself. I go places where I'm loved and welcome. Places when I know that when I come, I won't get any love and any respect. I won't go. Because my thing is say, plus you minus you in this world, I am still myself, Dr. Ren. And whether Otumfo or no Otumfo, Nana Dormaahene, you are yourself, Nana Dormaahene. So you don't need to let people know, so, okay, my main corner menu Otumfo Koshia. It doesn't bring nothing. Yeah, my Wednesday, Nana. I think Wednesday, no do Wednesday, so kama. Nanka woko. Ti Wednesday near the man when the sudia, I mean, and try. At the end of the day, a banisa and cophobia, chilmakas Nana Dormaahene and would not debiano, upe a friend say, a year when she, upe say, we did talk biba. Then so be an yes, Anna would tear. What you say? Ebi an yes, Anna would tear. Because and Komoya Yedi, Berekumhene for him say, Woman Wednesday for you to come and pay your respect. What happened here to a year Wednesday in Wanko? What happened in here to Wednesday in Wanko? And a wapa bontina obekasa is sad. And young person can be ubakran abekasa say a yes sad. Because at the end of the day, they gave you Wednesday. You should have gone. I mean, attended on Wednesday, pay your respect to the person I woke up. And you were too fontin I woke up. Who come because Berekumhene. Enti break otumfo no de yini free mu ho. Wo ko because ya beka kire wo say unua bi nso atofom a wawu ye behia wani monyam na wo de aba betai funeral na chi. Odi ase. Mami Saba said, Doctor, maybe you wanted to settle the tension between the two amicably. No, you don't settle tension at a funeral. You don't settle dispute at a funeral. If you want to settle something, you can find ways and means to meet Otumfuo in Accra. When you have Accra, you have Otumfuo's number. You can call Otumfuo and speak to him. If you want to, a friend says settle certain things, and you will be a yes in how they settle some scores, especially when the chiefs and people of a year Berekumhene, omo this year, omo mind in Eguno, omo in Eguno, Amakacho Sebra Wednesday. You don't do that. You don't do these things. These kind of things, when you sit somewhere, it makes you look like Sebio Nana. What do you really want to gain? Ahene Ken, what do you really want to achieve? You see, what really a friend is saying, Dormaahene, what is the aim? It doesn't give any, it doesn't, you see, I respect Dormaahene so much, Otiase, because you share your fight, Yasi, as freedom fighters, no. It made people understand, say, what we are doing is a good thing, and that the leaders should listen to us. But for me, in the and I'll be honest with you. I will not be a sycophant and go sit somewhere and talk. Say, oh, I sent a man now call Thursday. When they respected you and gave you Wednesday for you to come with the president a year of the land. Nana Danko Kufuado. And then you chose not to go. No, come on. You should have attended the funeral on Wednesday in your grand style with your people. So can only Berekumhene call him a Diana for Dormaahene call Dormaahene for ye a makama tin gram mudiwechi. You should have gone to the funeral with them to visit your friend and say, pay your last respect to Berekumhene. And I feel now man go for be when him a tree form my say ye be bu enim tiana ye kwa bakwa semu we injunction not to come. I mean, these are certain things that, you move, you say a month for, spotlights that was so in a bad light. Some of us, we don't like it. Honestly. So for me, I won't lie you. When I read this thing, I still stand to be corrected. Say, Ebiana the Berekum traditional council can. Ebiana no Korebia in him. But say no Kore Wumudia Nana, you should have taken that advantage. What I said. Ebenezer said, Dr. Ghana has a serious illness which has no cure. If you best send another Dormaahene, only a year or 2 for the find some ways and means to settle it amicably with him. And me crowd and Nana me foot to me, quarry foot to am the man and say, will be Pewasamoa. Men foul won't she shed the pakro. What you see? That is the kind of life is. Go on. Do the things that you are doing. Idea ni munyam she ebeba eye enkofo a wudi wo manim eye aduana afo dos ebi yensimafo mgugugu o call a friend discover wo mo wo dot bebre ebi yensimafo mo wo eye ejomoro ni elembele ho wo mo dos wo mo assensu de no mo kan nsime mo twe a eye kraman I saw me say kraman Jeffrey the new mobile some people say dragon accident. But please, Nana, and your ma, a bema and coffee boot in Bonero. You move in, me Dr. Ren, we will boo the mouth, papa. I respect you a lot. I really like the way you are. I admire your intellect. You're a handsome man, very intelligent. And you may go a man who can man coffee being for when you for. If I were you, I would have attended on Wednesday. If I want to settle my differences with Otumfuo, there are ways and means you can find out. There are so many ways and means. We are learning from someone like you, Nana Dormaahene. It means to see free Otumfuo. What you say? Period. And it's your best. Anyway, Your friend on Tunche. Adia Bia, a year this particular government, 1 more year, I think, say, for the first time, Ebo Mabaso Kakra. And I'm hoping, say, Ebebaso. I'm hoping. Obi say, a better late than never. But say to me, Baswa, Ebeboa. And they say, a very simple. Me mami kasa enwa bebre ewa ase. Yada sorry, I say, government through the Minister of Trade and Industry, K.T. Hammond, has submitted a bill to Parliament seeking to restrict importation of number of products including rice, poultry, cement, sugar, canned tomato, soft drinks, guts, bladders, mineral water, ceramic tiles, mosquito coils, and insecticide. Ɛyɛ nokorɛ paa sɛ wɔn de bill akɔdu parliament a yɛbɛsrɛ parliamentarians for wɔn nhwɛ na nneɛma wei yɛ de aba animu yɛ ano wɔn approve bill no na before wɔn approve bill no so wɔn make sure sɛ Ghana kurom no a yɛte no yɛwɔ companies, industries, factories a ebetumi a supply the needed soft drinks, tomatoes, sugar, cement, poultry, mineral waters, mosquito coils, insecticides. Because when we treat a pass bill we are, what this will do, they say, this bill will help Jata Cement. This bill will help the local industries who produce cement, or manufacture cement. It means to say Ghana for can also take advantage to come and establish factories. Sebiu, ebeboa, bit is a poultry industry. What you say? This particular bill, Papa way, what they buy only a KT and Papa na udi yatem, and then the bonnie action. Papa we so kwa the Saddle College. Please tell me school for the and paying for me brain once and for your model. Inti or the bill now for Parliament. New money maku 22. T my main anking kind. A year 22 products. One for the a year rice. Now rice in the Ghana will local industry between supply rice am I. The pie a pem with dear you didn't be. We are sure be a limitation of a year importation. Now, how are they going to limit the importation? Why more anyway? Guts, bladder, stomach of animals, and only yemuadie no. We are sure say and only the Ghana for super yemuadie. Anyway, oh yes, will be a cannot de any dumponso. So, say Parliament. To me, Bomodia, coconut. Parliament to me, Bomodia, new money their doors, I mean, king kind, rice, number 1, gut, bladders, and stomach of animals, number 2, poultry, number 3, animal and vegetable oil, number 4, margarine, number 5, fruit juices, number 6, soft drink, number 7. Mineral water, number 8. Noodles and pastas, number 9. Hey, Italy for. Make sure you. Ceramic tiles, number 10. And a friend is saying, almost a paper board, and mosquito coil and insecticide. Paper board, number 11. Mosquito coil and insecticide, number 12. Soaps and detergents, number 13. Hey. Motor cars, 14. Iron and steel, 15. Cement, 16. Plastics and plastics products, 17. Fish, 18. Sugar, 19. Clothing and apparels, 20. Biscuits, 21. Canned tomatoes, 22. Hey, now clothing and apparel, no, na Ghana no company. Anyway, For me, I'm sure say no man go because entire bebre a yɛhyɛ nyinaa no ɛyɛ amanɔnefoɔ ntadeɛ wotu ase kakra biara na yɛ manufacture no ɛno nso so yɛ textile print nyɛ obiara na bɛpa sɛ ɔbɛpɛ ntoma ataadeɛ ahyɛ wotu aseɛ ɛnyɛ obiara na bɛpɛ ntoma ataadeɛ de ayɛ dɛ coconut head has big dream. Coconut head has big dream. The coconut, Mr. Coconut, anything we have. It wait there, Mr. Coconut, for the first time, or the co-parliament, minority ni majority. Monshena momo modinia. Na monjintu. At least no. Say yam bandini nyina kra na importation ye beti so na ebia ebe importi be 60%. Now it be a 40% by Ghanaians and a manufacture. It will boost the local industries, no. Maybe a gradually, no. Then gradually, maybe a reverse the cycle. Now feed the Ghana, then and manufacture majority of the products because we heard the taste of Ghanaians are our taste has become more foreign. What you say? Your taste now more foreign. Because your taste are more foreigner. We like to eat the pizza, we like to eat the indomie and pastas, we like to eat some food beer. What do you say? And you're so Ghanaian. What do you say? Because Ghanaian na see a different the chi, na ye di fufu, ni di acheke, ni di ye tiozafi, na ye di inyane gakomi. Sa inyane ni Ghanaian food. What do you say? Aha. It your taste, you know. I say na ya more foreign. Your taste, you know, assessa. Your perfume rice. What you say? Your made in Ghana local rice, no. Because a man for complaining say made in Ghana rice. Na ya abuba wumbebre. What you say? But I don't know. Companies, no. I mean nowadays they have more industrial equipment. Bit me I'm making sure say products rice. So with this particular initiative, you know, by the Minister for Trade and Industry, I applaud him for this, but I can only applaud him when the job has started. Because you're paying for it. One because do parliament, you know, not personal interest. Amanfo bi ekokra eye enam because at the end of the day they share NPP for ya La Bianca a wono eye ye krom ne friends ma wo mo kra enam what do say omo kra enam you understand me Grace Akwasi is a good initiative but why now near election I mean these things shouldn't be much of a problem Grace whether it is election year or not election year. The most important thing is let's support good initiative. Now we can better late than never. What you say, Mama, free so there are certain initiatives they leave it to the last time, you know, to sell essential exams. NDC left it to the last hour. And nobody say it is important for Ghanaians to write essential exams. But today, Mahama says he wants to come back and then cancel essential exams. Meanwhile, it is something which is good. For me, I don't think that we know. It should be of a worry. My problem is say we should see to it say it happened. What you say? It is a free sukrano and I buy food from they should ensure say they do it. This is what we need. This is what will help the local industry to produce. What do you say? It is sometimes no. We shouldn't place much time on yes, ebi eni se Mahama so ba Article 71 obemu modiana eja wahwe so obeye befua no so ombetirechiri mu kwan a obeye 24-hour economy by John Mahama is laudable amanfo bi so wontimi nye ese wo a wo so wontimi nye no kamano tum wono no so obetimi aye di o so obetimi aye no busane se kwan ben no obefa so obetimi aye what you say because this time around you know you be jai politicians ne mo mbeke ka mo nsam huhu bi na kwase bi tinche na wuntimi nye no Mahama saw the 24-hour economy ba me fo aso obetimi aye because there is nothing that is impossible under the sun if you put your mind to it and you want to do it but maybe the NSA what can emane kan sa or explain kwan kro befa so that it will encourage Ghanaians say wa kwantu because we Ghana economy no a yenya ye wa kwantu we are the middle incomers ye middle income for na ye di sika eboa Ghana ye di 6 billion US dollars ekoboa Ghana ye di 5 billion US dollars ekoboa Ghana enti ye no enema bi say no eba it will help us eba na say say we need poultry farmers what to UK what to France ma be say ba betime be poultry farm what you say okoye adwan wo ye overnight nkakra ono so de she's into a friend say sikasem what you say okobo overnight nkakra obenya cash no what you say am the cash na ba be there e ba be support omu ya ba grace omu nyina ba be support. So these are some of the things that modern say are buying taking bold initiatives. Nigeria for ye be when a bar rice, they shut their borders, say importation of rice ebeko Nigeria. Ampa Nigerians were forced to eat the local grown rice. And the uko restaurant you'll be forced to buy the farmer's rice. The locally farmed rice, you'll be forced to buy it. It is something good. I support. It is going to help boost our economy. But in Kofu, one back can the cyber could do parliament. Now, could be 2-3 years and suddenly are passing. Because at the end of the day, they themselves they benefit. But clearly, enke eya dia. Eba sebio na anka yade be ye adwuma ni mani mwe ya can afford do no e wa kwantu mu o musika. They will begin to go into farming, whether animal farming or crop farming or whatever, and it will help us. Ye dibia na ehwe na ya wi akoko na ne abrea, we import some. What do you say? Anything maybe this particular initiative there before so. And again, John Dramani Mahama, the 24 hours economy, 24-hour economy. I think it's something laudable. He has to explain things. But other people are saying we are joking, and sometimes we Ghanaians we are very pessimistic. But I think if we can sit down and then say, let's judge and see whether this particular 24-hour economy is going to be feasible. It's going to be feasible. Already, the healthcare sector, people run 24-hour shift. Already the mining sector, people run 24-hour shift. My problem, they said, John Mahama, 24-hour economy. Let me concern, one, security. Security. How is the NDC government, if given the chance that they come to power, will ensure there will be a lot of security personnel that will be trained to ensure that our roads are safe, protecting lives and properties from wicked men and thieves and robbers. And we have a concern number one. Number two, electricity. Because obi enkom bia na dru adwuma na onkunya kanea beguna adwuma oye production sa na light off obeguna adwuma bo na so oye production na se light ni edum lighter ebe ha dwene printing industries ne pharmaceuticals ne sankofo no awede akwa kogugo madwuma to bi nkomu ne sankofo mangasa na e producing eduro no bebre no awo krom Ghana. And into number 2 the energy sector. Number 3 the mobile companies, the telecommunicators, communication industries, what you say no michia ye telecommunication obu wa wonzima wo frɛ no a ɔno angasa gyina nzima ebia ɔgyina asase tre ɔno akora phone 2 phones MTN or the frɛ Vodafone cry out of coverage area. enti eno nso no yenhwe yetumi di saa nhyehyɛe wei no ma amatumi hwɛ na saa nhyehyɛe wei no omutumi bombodena na ombɛhyɛ mu kena is going to help us media nka pilot in a year a friend say 24-hour no na omunye bi te say be a western region itanya most majority of our natural resources nefi enti no yen concentrate on not a year western region yen concentrate on a friend is saying a year western north yen concentrate on Bono Ahafo Ashanti region maybe a eastern region also because the eastern region is one of our a friend is saying your regional your natural resources no do na every eastern region a very rich region by diamond gold but eastern region has a lot and tibet me pilot these kind of regions now deliberately you setting up companies and industries said you a bit me ababa boa to say the Minister of Trade Edia Basse ye ba bandi eye sugar any cement any sa nneoma no a sa industries no it mean a position was at these particular regions a betumi aboa me ehunu so okay eye megawatts dodo no they call this particular region because at the end of the day that is where the industries are it mean pilot to these particular regions no a ebeboa na sebiu ama mine 24-hour no it will help boost the economy. It will help make sure say some people can get the job done. Now all these things it means that we have to move from taxation to adding value to the natural resources. Now you can say you two lithium no na sebiu the lithium no sebiu you two lithium no na yɛde ne nam obi krom na wɔn mu no de yɛ car batteries ɛde yɛ nneɛma ahodoɔ ne asa akɔ Australia ne akɔ akɔtɔ car battery no it's about time I see making sure say 16 regions you better discover young talented boys and girls China for ye and it helped them. Too late. Chinese got the help from Jimmy Carter. He's still alive. I think he's 99 years. One of the respected American presidents. China became great because of Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter was a friend to Deng Xiaoping, and he gave Deng Xiaoping the opportunity to train. Doctor, they have sold the natural resources at the cheapest price. And I say, and you're who here, I see the common, tribal and religious politics. A better than pay for Monton Japadi. We should be putting pressure on a politics. Yes, over to Tom. And you might be brag a good table, so I may go through documents I may go through. Tema oil refinery yakofa obi so be partner near Ntomano mufa Ghana majority of our lands state lands and a friend is saying properties are kwame kumadi chai yaton ni nyina ye tonton ni nyina o hwe ye beaches you see enema ehia no Ghanaians ye yi adwini free ho and it's deliberate. The banesa and my politicians who we are. Me sure say we now him say Labadi Hospital, Labadi Beach, Ghana there. We are sure say do not him say Labadi Beach, Ghana. A tax over say be a Ankron Krebi hotel there be. Golden Tulip, a minu me no Ghana ni there. And so be now you need. Uko a friend say Western region, Central region. Hotels be bribo why Ghana yanga say hotels. You didn't revenue. And they are tonton bebre. La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. Ghana minu me yedia. By a ton and the enkasa. And ye di adwene ye ya dem die wo heaven ye beko heaven. And ye did tribalism so e fra ye ni. So we are not paying attention to fight what is really important. And that is the reason why politicians keep stealing us. So politicians become aware, say we know what is going on now. They will be afraid to steal us. They will be afraid to steal us. I say, "What will be about if you know so you're crop for? No him so you're so jelly. Obe so be because when him so you're crop for. Into an amufia was so be baby. What will credit to a one fact because when him say we are so jelly, which na as a trophy you. What you say? So most of these hotels are they are tonton. Oh, they say, tonton. Uko Kumasia, a Japadia Bebrewa, a Ghana, Yadia. Tonton. Oh, they say. Ya tu be asasi kasia kasia state land. Ya dama kofo. Ya dama MPP for kofo. Oh, they say. So we as citizens, it's high time we pay much attention to the politics of the day. Because yes, sir. MPP no one wa buy with so woman no may be no me acrofor to the nonsense degree woman do one one you nyina dey the same thing with NDC as well woman so party no you see. So we have to pay attention and ask questions and ask why are woman do you sir, and that is the way forward for us to make sure say we will safeguard our natural resources and the things that belongs to us. What do you say? Thief is always a thief. It is true, it is always a thief, but you can prevent thieves. What do you say? You can prevent some thieves. Yeah. Because if never be no what people will steal you. But when you start raising awareness, it becomes difficult for thieves to steal. But we don't raise awareness. We keep quiet for them to steal us. And I was telling somebody before the law came that I shall not kill. In the Mosaic law, people were killing. So when we start creating the awareness, and majority of our people become conscious, people will steal, but it will not be as rampant as it is today. So what you say? Because a crony woman, majority of people are stealing us. I said, Dr. Thief don't know awareness, but no, it's not about the thief. The awareness creation is for the Ghanaian who lives in the country, the citizens. They have to become aware. A lot of the things citizens don't know. So the citizens even help our people to steal us. What you say? The citizens even help people to steal us. It's when you go into the church industry, majority of the people are, ignorant and people take advantage of them. When you go into Islam, a lot of them are ignorant, people take advantage of them. The same way, politics as well. People take advantage and they steal us. So these are the things that we need to create. Citizen awareness, if you want to call it that way, Mami. These are the things. Once we are creating the awareness, it will be difficult for people to say let me also go and steal. Some of us today are creating the awareness, and that is the reason why today we can go on and do a friend is a Galamsey demonstration. We will tell the people face our country for us. We will tell people do the right thing. It's all because we want to conscientize the Ghanaian that the natural resources belongs to all of us, not a selected few. And so we will say MPP for Wabem. Now the ministers and MPs are getting richer, and you are not getting richer, and you voted for them. That is a big question mark. What you see? So these are some of the things we have to understand. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is where my time will permit me. I've done 1 hour, is enough. Thank you so much. God bless our homeland Ghana. Make our nation great and strong. I love you all for your support. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, we'll meet soon. Thank you, YouTube. Thank